Hello everybody, welcome back to another beautiful week, or beautiful day. I forgot, it's not Saturday, so I shouldn't say week. A beautiful day of the All Things Protoss Team League, where we will be having our final match of the week being played, which is the Goobers going against Galactic Pizza. Should be hopefully a good one. Might be a little bit one-sided, but I hope not. Because again, I feel like generally anything could happen in these matches, so I'm hoping to see some of that magic today. Regardless, I am going to be here with some awesome people that I will introduce in a little bit. But first, let's take a look at the standings. So spoilers if you did not see the matches yesterday and you really want to, without spoilers. So spoiler. Okay, get fucked. Cool. All right, so yesterday we saw Xenar Jadewings beat Weeb Shuttle in an incredible match. It was actually extremely interesting because we had yet another ace match win for the lower pool players, forcing the off race of the opponent in what was actually just a ridiculous game as well. I can't even believe that this game happened the way it did. So if you did not see that game, then it's not very long, but you should go look at it just to see what happened, because it is kind of ridiculous. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then we had another ace match win with another lower pool player beating a higher pool player, which didn't even force an off race though. That was just a main race matchup, so that was also sick. So Heaven continuing to carry the fuck out of his team, as Slip also was non-existent. And I don't even think he even said anything in the chat either after he eventually woke up. Yeah, he literally didn't say anything. He didn't even like acknowledge that he got a walkover or like say sorry for not coming or something. I don't know. Interesting. Anyways. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And then this match actually also happened on the side stream later in the night, and this also was an absolute banger of a match. It unfortunately did not get updated on Liquipedia just yet, but this was a particularly amazing match in which we had your bro Chris 2-0ing Goat Puncher, DJ getting 0-2 or 2-0'd by Eba, me and Chelich going 1-1, and then I went in the ace match against Eba's Terran and fucking clutched it out like a motherfucking god and won the game, won the series for my team. So that was sick as fuck. So basically we got 3 ace matches, all being lower pool players winning against the higher pools, all on the same day, which was just whack. Just an insane set of games to have yesterday, so totally ridiculous. Probably one of the most ridiculous games of the All Things, or just one of the most ridiculous days of the All Things Protoss Team League. So yeah, kind of nuts. Anyways, today we're gonna have Goobers versus Galactic Pizza, and with me to talk about that incredible match are these two people. Hello, as I butt into your conversation. Oops, not the Rimbo. There we go. Mag and Azora, hello, welcome.
Andrew.
Hello. Hello. How are you guys doing today, and what do you expect of this beautiful match that we have coming up for us, Mag?
Hopefully a good match. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be a good match with some close games.
Excellent. Azura, what do you think?
I think... Actually, no, I'm not thinking anything. I have no clue what to say. Oh, hopefully it's a good match. I literally don't know who can win this one. Like,
really?
No clue.
I think this one is pretty pizza favorite. Am I wrong?
But I don't know, like, because
I think you are wrong though.
Because like Fiant is very good, and I don't really know Infinity a lot. So like I saw that he went 1-1 against Spacey, so like of course he's good, but I know that Fiant can have some spicy builds. After all, he's a Lorimbo disciple.
Yeah.
And then And then Cognite is usually very solid. And Lancer, yeah, if he doesn't suicide 50 Hydras, he can play very well.
Yeah, so those matchups are Lancer versus Franz, Fiant versus Infinity, Cognite versus Lock. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is generally not a great lineup for the Goobers. I feel like Infinity is pretty fucking good, I think. I think he's one of the most underrated players just because we don't really know much about him that much, but he is actually extremely good.
Great.
Lancer, I feel like, has not been having a fun time in ZVP. And then Cognite versus Lock also feels a bit Lock favored in my opinion. So that's just my thoughts on it.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Hmm.
If you let Cognite play his own game, like no weird stuff, I think he's really solid. But Lock will surely like try to harass him heavily at the beginning or something else.
Yeah.
So
That's what Lot does, you know, in TVP. He does this like weird build orders that filters off and wins.
Well, I actually think also last week Lock went 1-1 with Protoss, I think, as well, which could
yeah,
actually.
he did. But I don't remember which Protoss.
Let me see.
I know he threw out Heaven some time ago.
What team is he at? What team is this? Weep Shuttle? No. Wait, what? Who am I casting right now?
No, he went 1-1 versus Chilch last.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my god, yeah, 1-1 versus Chilch. Okay, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
Yeah. So perhaps there's some room for Cognite to do something here, but yeah, the Lock is sometimes absolutely nuts, and then other times that maybe just not as much. So could be interesting. But yeah, the first match is going to be the Franz versus Lancer. I almost said Lands because I was stuck saying Lock. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Mr. Lancer, what do you guys think about this this match here? Mag, what do you think?
Well, I think Franz seemed very ready when he was talking about it. And he seemed very prepared. And his PVC, he says, is unbeatable. Whoa. So I think Franz is going to.
Wow, unbeatable PVZ. That's a statement.
It's
unbeatable.
Yep. He has a crazy good PVC in his eyes.
Interesting. Okay. I feel like I have really only been ever seeing Franz play PvP, so that's actually very interesting because I'm. Did he play PVZ?
Yeah, he did. He played Marsbar. He went 1-1, but
that was
unlucky,
that's right.
He said
that is true.
Unlucky.
So that means that.
I believe.
What's that?
I believe in Lancer.
Cool. Because I was about to say, because that does make Franz one of the only players to actually take a map off of Marsbar this season. Marsbar has been absolutely just lit the fuck up, just been doing insane so far. He is currently he's 6-2, so he's only 2 players have actually taken a map off him, and Franz is one of those players. So that actually does kind of make me now, well, actually that just confirms my opinion that yes, Franz is probably going to do pretty well here. So
yeah, but it's ancient sister. It is ancient sister. Maybe Fiant told him about the spine rush, because that map is really good for the spine rush.
I mean,
or something else like some.
Do we think Lancer knows how to do anything besides the only build he knows?
I mean, not. well, I like before last season, I was going to say like, yes, of course, Fiant coaches you, that's fine. But then I saw Gorf trying to drop mines, and yeah.
I feel like the lesson from last season is that we shouldn't try to coach the lower players because they just don't know how to just learn a build very quickly. So it's really futile. I feel like they should just be left to go on in their own devices, like just do whatever. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. They have their own mind they go after, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways. So yeah, Mag, what was your overall prediction for this one again?
France is going to 2-0, I think.
Okay.
He's too good.
0?
1-1.
Oh, wow. Okay. Who wins the first one?
Lancer.
Oh, wow. Very bold.
It's insane.
Interesting. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll be back with you soon after I talk with Larimbo Man in a bit. See you later. And that's who I'm joined with. Hello, Larimbo.
Hello.
How are you doing?
This is very easy to predict.
Yeah?
Okay. You know I'm a Goobers fan. Every week I come in. I hope that the Goobers are actually gonna win, and everything I'm inevitably disappointed by their performance. But this time it will be different.
Oh,
Because
yeah?
Pianta is gonna fuck Infinity 2-0 heads Omega Lul 2v2 players. Imagine being a 2v2 player. Then we got like they just need one more point, okay? Like one more point and they get to a ace match, which I'm sure Fiat will win. Okay?
Maybe.
No, maybe this is what is gonna happen. I can see through the future. I've looked every multiverse and I know that this is the only universe in which the Goobers win thanks to extraordinarily high performance from specifically Fiant, my disciple. And if he doesn't win 3-0, well, I'll have one less disciple today.
Okay.
What can I do?
Well, I'm very curious to see what ends up happening over there, but for now, it is going to be Lancer as the
There's
Zerg.
only so many disappointments I can take from my students, you know. After a while, you're like, okay, this is what you wish you could do in real school, but you can't as a teacher. You can just give up on them. Be like, yeah, you know what? I'm giving up. you are hopeless.
You are a failure. You will never amount to anything in life.
Yeah, just get the fuck out. I'm giving up on you. This is my
Fiant is going to be in for some pain if that is true.
Yeah, it's true. No casting will happen. This is a conversation. After all, I was... Oh! Franz forgets to block. I mean, this is... what do you mean? It's not a real cast, you know. It's an experience. I can also cast for real, but that's for only if you pay me. Oh my fucking god, I have 500 ping. I have the bug again. I'm gonna need to quit after next game.
Oof.
It's fine, like we just quit and reload real quick.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna
fine.
take no time at all.
No problem.
Anyway, we have a failed block from France. L for our Protoss play. I literally have 500 ping.
That's so weird. How do you have ping in a replay? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's I told you. It's the server problem.
I know. It's like so weird how that happens.
Like it has nothing to do with my actual download speed.
Yeah, I know.
Did
It's just...
Gemini agree to pay me, or did you go about that too? I mean, there was an agreement not to pay me. So we were in agreement. We just were in agreement about a different thing.
You agreed to volunteer your time.
I agreed to volunteer, and they agreed to not pay me.
Yes.
So we did agree.
Yes, our agreement is extremely strong and has very clear set boundaries on what it actually entails. So yes, we are 100% agreeing with what was said.
I will put out a strike.
Yeah, you're gonna do a one-man strike.
Yeah, for the
Against
finals. I will show up with what do you call them? Signs. I will show
Yeah,
up
the
with
picket signs.
The picket signs, right to work, right for fair wage.
And then you're gonna realize that I actually got Tasteless to cast the finals and didn't tell you. You're just gonna be left alone, so get fucked.
No! Tasteless can't hold a candle to me. I'm stronger. I have better stories. The most, like, Tasteless is a fucking America. Nothing ever interesting happens in America unless you live in Detroit. You know, like, he doesn't understand how different cultures. Yeah, you know, I was racist today. I called the police 5 times. The police shot 5 guys in my area. Average American day. we see France going for a DT drop like a true American patriot. Fucking hell, this ping is terrible.
I wonder if Lancer will actually put the two together because he did see the Robo in the Twilight, so he could just be assuming it's Glaives.
No, it is the gas in the natural.
Yeah, but does
I'm
he
not
know
saying
that?
he will realize. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I'm just saying he should know.
But this is weird though, because Franz is looking like he's doing like the fake. He's like trying to fake out how much gas he's mining, but I don't know why you would do that because you need both gas when you go over this opener anyway.
I don't think he's faking. I just think he's forgot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think you're reading too much into it. Anyway, spores come down. So there are spores.
Okay.
I told him to make 2 spores in the past, but I meant one in the natural, one in the third base. Not quite one in the main. The main one is the one that will need us last. The least important one.
I mean, as long as he defends it, that's the most important thing. So if that means you building an extra spore crawler, then that's like way more than worth it. In my opinion.
Yeah, you can get away with only 2, that's what I'm saying. Yeah? But it takes longer, like if you make the third later. But it takes longer for the workers to go into the main.
Will he be able to just snipe the spore though is the question. It looks like he might because this layer is also very far away from being completed, so there's not going to be an overseer. So yeah, an insta-kill.
Pay attention.
Oh my god, he's going to get the lair.
Yeah, he's going to get the lair. This game is over.
Whoop! The bile doesn't do enough damage.
Thing, but the problem is that I mean, you can go for a 2-base all-in as always. I always recommend if you find yourself in this situation to go down that. But without a layer and it's also not transferring the workers, I'm not sure how much I like it. This is so easy to defend. I can't believe it always works. Like, Protoss players are boosted by bad Zerg players on ladder as well.
Protoss players are boosted because they're better than their opponents? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Because they are boosted by bad Zerg players. Because they sure as hell ain't winning PvT.
Yeah, sure.
Why is he scared? He doesn't have charge! No answer! Oh my god.
Oh, the Archon dropped back in the main as well.
Yeah.
Oh, the drones.
Those were not transferred to his stairs. I don't know why. Oh, he was droning up. Where did this whole drone come from? Did he go like fucking 50 drones randomly?
I don't know.
How do you forget about the Archon drop? It's the obvious follow-up. This game is completely over.
Yes, this is
Go
extremely over.
Next. GG out. Okay. I remember Franz fucking Lancer not quitting that one Muta game. So I'm gonna take a bet and say that it's gonna take like what? At least 2 more minutes.
Really? Okay.
1 minute and 1 minute and 30 seconds.
1 minute 30?
So okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be after 8:30.
I say I don't know. I'm gonna say 1 minute from now, which might actually be at the same as what you just said. Yeah, so
you're actually coping.
Never mind.
Like,
I'm gonna say
you can't even bet. You are the worst better ever. Like, who the fuck bets the same thing as the other guy?
I'm like, going to say 1 minute from now.
You're the guy who bets on Sarah, aren't you?
So 8:45. What did you say?
You're the guy who bets on Sarah.
No, your time, I mean.
Oh, wait, I'm 7:53, 54, 55.
No, you're what the time that you said?
My time was after 8:30.
After 8:30?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm betting slightly after you.
Yeah, okay. But this is the fucking... Yeah, you can always bet like 1 second later and you're gonna be right. That's how it works. Like, this is the fucking Price is Right strategy where you just bet $1 more than your opponent.
I'm so
you're
smart,
always
bro.
gonna win.
I'm so
No,
smart.
that's called cheating.
No,
Oh
it's
my
called.
God,
I mean, you're the one that put the bet out first. I'm not gonna. I mean, what are you gonna want me to do?
yeah, because you never bet. You're such a scared giver. Oh my God, this game is so over. Can we? Okay, it's gonna end now. Like in 10 seconds or less, surely. Right? Come on, lad. Like, why are you
Leave.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I was 10 seconds off. Right. Anyways.
You bet 10 seconds after me. You would always have won, except if fucking Lancer quit exactly between 8:30 and 8:40.
God, I'm so good at predictions. Holy fuck, I'm amazing. God damn it.
I told Norim must be striking for weeks and refusing to talk about the games. No, wait, let me leave and relog.
Go ahead.
True. These all have been very. I mean, usually Gemini tells me when I'm going overboard, and he hasn't told me yet. So, just saying.
I will be finishing my rough draft essay about those things, then sending that to you
Yeah,
this
if
week.
you have the same essay writing capability as Wallis, I'm afraid I will never fucking see the essay. I will be dead before I see the essay. Okay, try to invite me. So now I can just join you. Doesn't let me join. It says joining lobby. Just join.
It's bugged.
Oh my fucking God!
Just relog again.
Peanut is fucking awful, man. What the fuck? No, I should be like a modern Catholic, no, a modern faithful Christian in America. Like, oh Lord, instead of oh God, oh Lord.
Oh
Invite
Lord,
me,
please let
me.
us join the same fucking game together on this 13-year-old game, please.
Without 500 ping, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hopefully.
Alright. Have you seen the old Battle.net 2.0 versus a rock meme?
No.
I'll see if I can find it. Hold up.
Okay, we are on grass, Varna. This is a better map. Did you know that yesterday I beat Fian's Protoss 2-0?
What is you did what?
I beat Fian's Protoss on ladder twice.
Nice.
It was getting cocky. I even played macro to really, you know, because it's one thing if you lose to me while I'm cheesing, you're like, oh, whatever, is a cheeser. But if you lose to me while I'm macroing, that's rough. That's where you're like, oh no, I'm fucking worse than Lorimbo's macro. Bro, we were having fun. No, that was a dead serious tryhard mode. I tryharded like I've never tryharded before. If I was playing against Serral in the final of the World Championship in Katowice, I would still tryhard less than I did against your Protoss. No fun allowed. This is a brutal war.
I found the meme where it's like it says Stone 40,000 BC Battle.net 2.0 2010. It says LAN XX, chat channels XX, fully customizable games XX, tournament features XX, Facebook integration X, Battle.net 2.0 check.
Okay, it's pretty good.
It's so, dude. Did you know? Like, I don't think it actually exists anymore, but the Facebook integration thing was like such a funny like.
I never fucking know. I don't know what Facebook integration you're talking about.
Yeah, when StarCraft 2 released, they did not have almost any fucking normal fucking features of Battle.net, but what they did have was a way to connect your Facebook account to your Battle.net account and add your Facebook friends in StarCraft 2. No, you couldn't. You couldn't open up a chat channel yet, except for a private DM. You couldn't do almost anything, but you could fucking get your friends from Facebook on StarCraft. Oh,
Okay,
God.
let's see. Will France go for the same opening? Someone's
no.
telling you that your overlay is fucked.
That my what?
Your overlay is fucked. It says Whip versus Chimera.
Oh shit.
You know that if I try hard, then you would have died to this draft. Bullshit! Bullshit! You try hard and hard. I saw those Oracle Micro. Bullshit! If I really tried, you would have never won. Huh? You rascal. Yeah, that's because I'm amazing at defending, not because you were not tryharding. Trigger Fiat from the 2v2 Protoss Zerg show match.
Alright, there you go. Thank you, whoever told me that I forgot to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
We see a void first from Mr. Franz. Is this gonna be a void into Glaives, a void into Charger, a void into more voids, a void into Oracle? It could be anything really. A void into Charger or Glaive Adept.
Yeah, that is a very fast Twilight.
Yeah, I called it immediately. I can tell you it should probably be Glaive Adept because it's telling. Well, actually, even with Glaive Adept, I don't think you take a third gas here, do you?
No, you don't need that yet, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what the third gas is for. Because I was about to say, I know it's Glaive Adept because it took a
What if it
third
goes
gas. Then I was
DTs?
like, DTs after Void Ray? What? That doesn't make any sense.
I know, but what if he does it?
4 seconds. No. No shot.
The most monkey thing you can imagine.
No shot is DT. Why the fuck would you go DT after a target? Everyone gets their sports anyway.
I mean, why the fuck are you getting this third gas so fast? What else do you need this gas for?
He's not doing anything, to be honest. He got a rope. Oh my god, it's an
Archon drop. Oh.
I could have never fucking guessed that.
Kind of based.
Not in a million years I could have guessed that this was a Void Ray into Archon drop.
Wow. It's a super late Archon drop as well. It's like...
Do you think Lorim intentionally taking this action sometimes to make it more mean?
No. Absolutely not.
No, this is how I actually speak. Like, people have met me in real life, Hunsen.
Of all the people that I would expect to fake something on the internet, Larimba was the last person that I would put on the list. Like, Larimba is the most genuine, you see what you get person I think I've ever met. Like, there's no questions about this man.
I take this as a compliment.
Yeah, you should. It was.
Anyway, yeah, I'm not faking my... Okay, I'm not quite sure why I would want to fake my Italian accent. If anything, I would want to do the opposite, right? It's not like okay, on one hand, it is much easier to be funny when you have a funny accent. I will admit to that. Like, even something that's mildly funny becomes very funny if you say it with a thick accent. But on the other hand, like, the goal of any non-English speaker... non-main language English is not a main language speaker is to like be indistinguishable from a native. Well, maybe not a native English speaker because that's a fucking Englishman and I can't fucking understand a single word because they don't pronounce words properly. But maybe an American or something. They at least speak quite clearly. Anyway, the two Archons are completely uncontested. 8 Hydras are gonna come. Hydra's quite good against Archon, not usually the defense that you have against Archon drops.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Lanzer because he actually scouted the Prism as well, but he just didn't actually see it on the minimap, so he could have been more well prepared for this, but unfortunately losing a bit to it. A lot of mining time in the main lost as well. He did lose all 12 of his lings at a queen, some drone or some overlords. So it's not game-ending damage, but he definitely could have stopped a lot of that from happening.
Yeah. He also came up to me and started talking about that we haven't drunk on once, and I was like, no, for real, I'm not drunk. Yeah, I don't remember that, Piante. You're the only one who tells this story. I'm calling cap on this. I'm calling cap on the Fian's mom story. I never pretended not to be drunk. Well, I might have. I vaguely remember something similar. I don't quite remember.
So apparently, Franz got a bit lucky with the MMR situation when this match happened.
Classic. I have to say, Gemini, for all the fact that you said, oh, there was no other way to do the cutoff, I feel like a lot of people are smurfing.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Am
I
I
need to
wrong?
lower. Maybe I need to lower the fucking MMR to 500. I mean, the problem is that so many of these players don't fucking actually play consistently, so their MMR on ladder is like so difficult to judge.
I mean, I thought that was the whole point, like to actually get players to play.
I mean, that wasn't really the goal. I wasn't making this to force people to play the game. I just, people seemed like they wanted
Not
to do it.
force
It'd be fun.
them. You're not pointing a gun at their head. You're like doing.
But I mean, that wasn't like when I made this. It was not for the intention to make people play the game. I just assumed that people would sign up if they already played. So.
Franz storming himself, but Mr. Lancer is very dead here.
Yep.
I will never understand why people like Link Bane Hydra over Link Bane Roach. I can easily say.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Lancer's been playing this style for like 5 years or something.
I told him 5 times that it's fine. Like, if you don't know how to play Link Bane Roach, you don't know how to play Link Bane Hydra. You use much harder.
Yes, he does only go Ling Bane Hydra, yes. I've never seen Lancer ever not do this.
Yeah, I like it a lot, but I told him it's just like not ideal the way he plays it.
Yeah. Anyways, this attack is not exactly going to go well. There's a shit ton of Archons and a fuck ton of Storms. And cannons and batteries. Don't let the supplies deceive you. Even though Lancer's got a...
This is a pretty good run by that kid on the work.
Holy fuck, the storms are insane. Jesus Christ. That is not generally where you want to morph all of your banelings.
Oh, storming his own observer. He doesn't have that many storms left though. And Lander is still on a quite decisive supply lead. Even an economy lead, considering that that run might do so much damage. So I could definitely think this is going very poorly for Lander.
That is true. Although the 2 storms that were left are just unbelievably money. The rest of the units, though, will start to fall. The Immortals are not going to do that well against Ling Hydra reinforcements, so this will shave off the rest of the army here.
This is a good fight. This was a good fight for Lander. Lander is on a superior economy. Managed to clean up all of the units. There are a bunch of Zealots that don't do anything. Left. I like it.
Yeah, that really wasn't bad at all.
If he morphs 50 bins and just goes across the map, I'm pretty sure he wins on the spot.
Problem is that he doesn't really have much money banked up at the moment, but as I say that, he starts to not spend anything, so now he does. Makes 10 more drones! What?
My man.
He's gonna die to this Zealot counterattack. Dude, he's gonna lose so many drones to this counterattack, but he just made 10 more for some reason, so he's still gonna get put down to like 80 or some shit. Where'd the Zealots go? Why are they just sitting there? Alright, now the Zealots at the bottom are going, since the War Prism at the top was able to draw the army up there. So now they're gonna hopefully kill a shit ton of drones, because that's what Franz needs right here. Over the mains, over the board base as well. Killing a bunch for Franz.
Yeah. That was a good trade, and after all, he still has 80 drones, thanks to the 10 extra.
And he made
drones.
11 more. What the fuck?
Yeah, for the next round, by.
This is actually, I'm actually like not joking with this, but like a lot of time, like a while ago, people always told me like, why do you make so many probes when like, you know, you go up to like 75 all the time? Don't you only need like 66 or like 70 or something? And it's like, well, kind of, but also if I get like, you know, if I lose probes to like mines or something like that at 75 and then I get put down to like 70, I still actually have an economy. So it's like, yes, it's a good idea to just overmake workers so that way you can strategically lose them to harassment and make your opponent feel like they're in a better spot than they really are.
I mean, this was kind of what was figured out for the Protoss in general, right? That 100 workers was absolutely viable, while before people played a la Showtime. So like.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that people continue to make drones all the way up to 100 even when they lose them, so that's also kind of funny.
Yeah, but I think it makes sense. I think generally it has been figured out that higher economies are better, and that you can play Protoss similar to Zerg with a very high economy.
Yep.
Like in general, I think with the current way the Protoss work, I think 80 or even 90 probes is better than 60.
I was so smart back in 2017 when everyone was yelling, saying I'm an idiot for making more than 66 probes. I'm so cool.
Were you hard stack 5k at the time, man?
What's that?
Were you hard stack 5k like today?
No. 2018 is when I actually was like the MMR peak that I got.
Which was it?
It was 5.7, I think it was.
So you have the same MMR peak except 3 years after me. 3 years
Nice.
before me.
Nice.
And you play Protoss. That makes it about
you
like
play Zerg and
600.
cheese as Zerg. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit, the Lings and Banes are suiciding into the Storms and Archons.
Oh! You were doing so well and the game is over. Oh my god. I blinked and it was over.
Oh shit. God damn. Friends just I mean, that was just a slaughter.
I couldn't even balance one in time before I fucking got destroyed.
At least he did not cope out of his mind this time. There was zero cope in that game. That was excellent to see. I love it when a game has a very defining and climactic moment where it absolutely is going to end, and the player realizes that and leaves the game to make it very easy for us casters to end on a high note.
Yeah. Instead of the coping mechanism that we so usually see. So
From
often.
specifically Azura.
Yeah, Azura with fucking 20 supply against one, being like, I can do it, guys! I can do it!
If this disruptor just kills 100 units, oh, maybe. Anyways. I'll see you guys, or I'll see you in a little bit, Rimbo, after I talk to the desk. See you later. Bye-bye.
They played... Oh,
Hi.
he's back.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what were you doing to talk about, Mag? What were you in the middle of?
We were talking about Trot Night, actually. The future.
Ah, okay. Yeah, save that for later. What did you think of this series, Mr. Mag?
I mean, I pretty much expected like what would happen, you know. France would made some Zealots, some Archons, some Immortals, and he would try to win the game. And Lance would made some Lin Banes and Hydras, and well, he got in a pretty decent position game too. But then, you know, he just kind of died to all the Archons and Storms.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
The first game was
Just
also
you.
pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that happens. It happens.
It seems like it
not much
unfortunately
to go
happens
about.
quite a lot for Lancer specifically, which is the problem.
They didn't really have any vision in the main, so like just...
Yeah, that is what that one creep tumor in the main is so useful for, right? To get the full vision, so that way the drop doesn't totally fuck you, because you have no idea.
Yep, I agree.
Azora, do you have any other thoughts about that incredible PvZ?
Well, I nailed it when I said the Lancer could have won, could win if he doesn't throw away all his army. Yeah, he was winning game 2, like really hard. And then yeah,
An insane
the lantern
prediction
moment.
out of Azura to say like, yes, if he doesn't lose all of his things, he could win. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very-
you can see that I'm a Protoss player. I'm really smart.
Yes.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, I agree.
You don't get this type of analysis from a desk of Zergs. I'll say that much.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. The next match though is going to be Friant versus Infinity, which should be cool. Hopefully this will be a much more engaging ZVP compared to the last. We have no mirror matchups today, which is nice. I just realized, so that's cool.
Fucking proud.
So yeah, what do we think about this one? This will be a much higher level, obviously, because this is the captain match compared to just what was, I believe, pool 3. Is that pool 3 or pool
correct.
4? That was 3.
It's pool 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So definitely an upgrade, but yeah, what do you think, Mr. Mag?
I'm not sure. Like, I talked with Infinity about it, and he said that his practice was playing 2v2s with Troublestone. Which is I don't think it's ideal practice to play in Fiend. But I don't know. I think it could be a close series, and Infinity has some cool builds he could play that maybe could, surprise.
Yeah, well, that's just kind of what Infinity does, right? He's just a twos player, really.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So he has found a way to take his 2v2 skills and transfer it over to his 1v1s that he plays once every 5 months, and still somehow be like 5A on ladder. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Zora, what do you expect? Anything?
I think like it depends on what kind of Fiant woke up that day. If the memer woke up, then I think Gemini woke up. Infinity can win.
I just don't think about me
But
too much,
if,
Zora.
Yeah. Yeah, your win yesterday was just so cool that I kept dreaming about it.
So true.
And but if Triad Fiant like Macro God shows up, I think you can like win 2-0.
All right. So which one do you think woke up today, or on the day that they played this?
What's the map? Altitude. Okay, you cannot do stupid shit on altitude. He must have played Macro.
So that means
yeah.
he's gonna win.
He wins the first game. Yeah, he's gonna win.
Okay. Fair enough. Mag, did you say score? I forgot.
I didn't. I'm gonna put it 1-1 because I have some hope in my captain.
Nice.
But it's gonna be hard.
I hope that we get a 1-1 because that would mean that the games are more interesting, or the series is more interesting. Anyways, I wanted to say something else, but I didn't. Never mind. Anyways, bye bye. I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
I am joining Larimbo. I am the worst host ever. Hello, Larimbo. Save me. Talk about something.
Anyway, it seems like Azura was implying that when Fiant plays like me, he plays like a total winner and a clown, which I did not appreciate. So I do agree with him. There's like the weak Fiant, Macro Fiant, and then there is the strong Fiant, the memer, the cheeser. So I think it's quite the opposite of what Azura said. But after all, what does Azura know about the game? He fucking plays Protoss. The fucking cockroach. Anyway.
Oh my god. Infinity chose white. I'm so upset.
Sorry?
Infinity chose white as his color. I'm upset.
Oh wow, you don't like white? What is this racism? Of course.
Jesus Christ, Larimbo.
Always here. Always here.
Jesus
Gemini.
Christ.
Always here. All Gemini cares about is the color of the people playing. Wow. Like really, Gemini. What the fuck? Yeah, cancel him, I agree. Wow, these fucking apple cookies are delicious.
What did you say you're eating?
These fucking apple cookies. They're not cookies from Apple.
That's
You know,
not,
like apple.
that's not what I was thinking you said. So, but yeah. All right, there we
Really
go.
good.
Apple cookies. What is an apple cookie?
It's a cookie from Apple obviously. It's just like the new MacBook, the new Apple cookie.
Like, does it taste like an apple pie or something, or like?
It has apples inside though.
Okay, like actual apples, or like the mushy like applesauce kind of apple thing.
Well, it's mushy. It's like apple pulp.
Azora, that's not what I was meaning. I mean, like, you could do, like, the sliced apple, like, the very thin sliced apple, like you do in a pie, but you could put that in a cookie. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Put
they're
a whole
called,
apple in a cookie.
Azura will recognize it. Mulino bianco cuor di mela, which means heart of apple. Very good. With apples, golden, delicious, 100% Italian.
Nice, nice.
100%. They're really good.
I actually love
Sponsored
apple, like, desserts. They're literally,
Same,
like, just so fucking good. Apple pie is
I love
insane.
apple pie. I love apple cookies. I love apples. I think this is really good in sweet stuff.
Yes.
Apple golden delicious sono dappertutto. It says 100% apple golden delicious. That's what it says.
That's what the package says?
He says that Azura is stating that apple golden and delicious are apparently everywhere.
Okay.
They are not particularly well. I'm just stating what the package says. Anyway, glaives, because Infinity is a cringer.
This is actually the first time I've seen Infinity go glaives. I feel like he's usually a Blink Stalker enjoyer.
Wow, I have the complete opposite feeling. I feel like you always go glaives.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
The only games I've ever seen him play is when he goes 3-base Blink.
Yeah, but in which matchup?
PvZ. I'm not talking about another matchup that's not
I
one we're
don't know.
talking
I don't know. You're American. I don't know what you put in the water
Okay.
there.
Yeah,
Actually,
sure.
I do know. A shit ton of fluoride.
I actually had we had a well growing up as a kid. We actually had well water, so get fucked.
Do you know that Italians don't drink tap water mostly?
Are you like Germans where you just like chug down fucking sparkling water your whole lives, or?
No, we just drink. First off, no. In Germany, most people use tap water. But in Italy, we use mineral, like bottled water. I think it's because half of the pipes in Germany have lead in it. So, not in Germany, in Italy, I mean. So they are not safe for consumption, and I will never ever drink tap water. Well, I do drink tap water actually, but I purify it.
Yeah, the Korea as well is the same. You're not really. It doesn't feel that great to drink the tap water here, so I just have a filter for my thing.
Yeah, but Americans apparently they chlorinize it so heavily that it's fine. Like apparently it's even sweet tasting. Which, to be fair, if you can fucking taste the chlorine in the water, it's probably not great for you. But
I've never experienced that personally because, like I said, we didn't have that system. But anyways, the glaives are doing a pretty decent job. They haven't really killed all that much, but they are totally forcing out this third base. The roaches also are not in the highest number, but it looks like, well, nice micro from Fiant. We'll be able to keep that roach alive and kind of fuck with the adepts a bit.
Yeah, you can see why the Fiant is once again my disciple. You can clearly see the Lorimbo, patented Lorimbo micro. Look at him going ham while Infinity is a Gemini disciple, and that's why it's losing adepts left and right.
Well, if he was a Gemini disciple, he would not be going this build because I literally never go glaives ever. So,
I mean, he's a Gemini disciple in the sense that he's bad.
wow. Okay, thank you.
Oof!
Oof.
No battery will hurt like a truck. It will hurt like a fucking truck for Infinity to try. Yeah, low warpin. Link starts arriving.
It's kind of crazy how much this game would be changed if one battery was made. Like, yeah, it's insane actually.
This is not supposed to work because one
No.
battery shuts this down. But without the battery, now suddenly, can find a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm very confused why Infinity did not make a battery. That's like a actual default for me. Anytime I take a new base, I'm just immediately put a fucking battery down, no matter what. So, a bit of an unfortunate mistake here, as he is getting completely overrun, and there's seemingly zero hope for him in this game, because this third base is absolutely going to die. If Fiant actually focus fires it.
Yeah, now yes.
There we go.
For a second I thought like he would have saved it with the way Chat was playing it.
This is such a weird looking engagement. I've never seen something that looks like this. Looks like I'm watching Wings of Liberty. It's just like 5 roaches against a couple gateway units, like just randomly in the middle of the game.
Based.
Oh, Ling run by. Oof.
Oof.
That's just gonna end it. I mean, you can't. He's got 1 warp in to deal with this. He's why what? His probes just switched positions. What was that? You just.
I'm not quite sure about this move.
What the fuck was that? Looks so funny.
GG gets called! Easy dub for Fian. The comeback from the Goobers starts now. Mark my words. It's crazy
Well, it is nice to see.
It's crazy how much copium there is in Protoss players about claims.
Yeah, I mean that's why I never play it personally.
It never works until it fucking works. And I'm gonna eat some more apple cookies.
Nice. How many have you eaten so far?
5.
Nice. How big are these cookies? Are they like, you know, like fist-sized cookies, or are these like little bite-sized ones, or?
Like you can 2 bites
Nice.
per cookie. They really are good.
You're making me jealous. Alright. Thank God we don't have fucking Infinity on a totally illegible color today. That's good.
I mean, what
this
color
game.
is it supposed to be, according to the team?
I think they changed it to brown. Which is a terrible pick, but I mean, at least you can read it. The problem is that they chose like black first, but that makes it completely invisible on the minimap. So then they changed it to white, but that makes then the player card completely invisible.
So you're saying you don't like to watch block Protoss? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
So then they changed to brown, as that's one of the only other options left, which is both legible on the player card and the minimap, but it does just look terrible as a color because it just looks like your units are all covered in shit. So it's a bit unlucky.
Unfortunate. I am astounded by how much discrimination. Oh, Fiant is probably gonna open with another Lorimbo build. But this one is not a cheese. This is what I open macro. A gastless opening.
Why is this Lorimbo build? You made it up, or?
No, I made this and I told Fiant about it and he plays it as shit and it's really good. Like it is actual Lorimbo build. I made this. It's gonna take 28 third and 28 gas. And it's well, I usually take my gas in the natural, but Fiant thinks that taking the gas in the main is better. So half of the time he takes it in the natural anyway. You'll see.
So what's the benefit of this over just a normal?
You are
governor?
10 drones above your opponent. Then, like it's completely overpowered. It's the only way I can play macros by getting a huge early late. Because you have to account for the fact that Protoss just auto wins the game when it's equal.
So if this build is so overpowered, why is it only like you and Fiant that does it?
That's not true. I've seen Serral do something similar. I think Fiant is gonna do for the Serral. Yeah, Serral is the Serral variation, which I also gave into him. It takes a 36 base instead and gets 2 extra queens. I don't like it as much, but I think it's better because you have 2 extra queens. And now he's gonna take a gas. even at 40.
Interesting.
Pro player do experiment, but pro players in general are very hesitant to try out builds,
Yeah.
especially try out builds by me. I think I've given this to Lambo, and Lambo did play and won against Maru with it. I'm not even kidding.
Nice. I'm curious. How does this deal with 2 adepts that well? Because
Perfectly well, because you are not gonna have speed anyway, and you have more queens.
Interesting.
It's annoying because you're not gonna have speed ever, so you have to play it a bit different. You have to commit a bit more aggressive. But as long as you play it properly, this is just a better opening. In my opinion, this is straight up better than a normal opening. I've tried. Unfortunately, it's really hard to convince pro players because they're stubborn. They don't listen to players. Well, that's unfair. I didn't even try. To be fair, I only gave it to Lamba. I just said, have you tried this? I think it's really strong. But he likes it more against Terran for some fucking reason.
Interesting. Infinity went for a Phoenix first, which you literally never see anymore, except for
Gemini probably. Yeah. At the Ace, yeah, but they work. I mean, after I came up with the build, Serral came up with it independently with a version that, in my opinion, is inferior, and he has been winning a lot. So did Lambo. Like, they do work, and pro players do. Pro players are not that bad. Like, sometimes they do take advice. I got inspired, in fact. This was created after watching Elaser play, and Elaser was trying, like, a primordial variation of this, which wasn't particularly effective, but I liked the idea, so I just tested this. And at the start I thought it was shit. Then I tested it more and I was like, wait a second, this is completely OP.
Cool.
This basically this. Sorry, go on.
It's okay. I feel like we've talked about the build enough now.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a charge lot all in happening, which I don't know if Fiant scouted exactly, but he seems to sort of know something is happening because he obviously saw the Twilight Council at least earlier. But he doesn't actually know exactly what it is yet because he's only just now getting a scout with this speedless Ling to see that there are no third bases being put down.
Roaches and spines.
Yeah, an insta 10 roaches after he sees that there's no third base. But
it might hold, honestly. Oh, that's a terrible old spot.
The Zealots actually are able to get on top of the spine crawlers in the natural too, so that's actually very good for him. The Lings are just actually getting mauled in this fucking third base though. This is a super bad spot.
Roaches are out. I actually think he hold. Wow, this was some really good, what's this called? Sim City.
Yeah, this natural is getting really difficult to break into here. The Queen's actually staying alive was pretty huge. Oh my god, they're gonna be able to kill the Prism. Oh my god, the no GG! Whoa!
Ooh. It wasn't even getting all in, he was all leaning himself. Another win for Telorin Mobile. Jump to zeros. Bam.
Damn. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Yeah, I mean, the Queen's actually staying alive behind all the Lings. It's like the Lings suicide all themselves, but like the Queens stay alive doing just constant damage the entire time. Is pretty sick. The just the huge roach production coming out all at once as well was just really good. So yeah, the natural was going to be really hard to break. I wonder if it would have been better if Infinity tries to like keep all of his zealots together at the third base to like surround everything and like actually overwhelm the third and then just kill the third, if that's even possible, while the roaches are all making. I'm curious if that would have actually ended up going better or not. Anyways, I guess Lurumbo doesn't want to give his opinion on that, so I will go to the desk to ask their opinion instead, which is super cool. Hello, desk. What do you guys think about my hypothesis of if Infinity just stayed at the third base with everything and trying to kill the third?
No.
Okay,
Just
cool.
no.
Thank you. That's fine.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, your thoughts about the rest of the series? Nothing much happened, but
It's kind of a
yeah.
lame series, I think.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready to go with an Azura moment.
sure.
So, apparently,
I
if I
love
remember correctly,
Gemini,
like,
you know?
part one is I'm not really sure, but if I remember correctly, this kind of glaives into double robo was kind of popular in like 2016 or something, 17, like that kind of period. And Mag rightfully so pointed out that that's probably the last time Infinity played a 1v1. So yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why he has those builds. And game two, I actually remember watching one day on some stream that there was a qualifier, and I was trying to find it. I didn't find it. Probably it was like Home Story Cup qualifiers, and there was I believe it was Infinity playing against Scarlet, and Infinity did a charge all in. So I was kind of expecting something like that. So yeah.
Wow. So yeah, it
But
seems like
that's my
Infinity
Esper
really
moment.
digs deep on these builds then, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. Like
Eat your brain.
Yeah, so that was a bit unfortunate, I guess, for him. I don't know. It is kind of funny to me though, because like I was saying, like I actually don't ever see him play these. The only games I've ever seen him play were the standard like 3-base blink stuff, which looked way better than what he showed today. So I don't know,
yeah.
a little interesting,
Sure.
but it is what it is. Fiant with a pretty simple, easy 2-0 for his team, so that's very nice. Hopefully carrying his team to continue on into this series to get another win under their belts. So now it's going to be up to Cognite to hopefully get at least a game for them, so that way he can force it to an ace match to potentially then put Fiant back out on the field again, or even Cognite could 2-0 in a bit of a what I would consider an upset to win it for his team. So, Matt, what do you think? Do you think it's possible?
I think it's possible for 1-1, sure. Because they played one game NA and one EU, and the Lottery has like 300 pins to NA, so I think it's possible for 1-1, and I also hope for 1-1, so so we can get the ace match, which we
Yes.
like.
That would be so ridiculous if we get just ace matches for every single series this week. That'd be so
yeah,
whack.
4 in a row, yeah.
Azura, what do you think?
I think 1-1 is probably the most likely outcome. Even though like 2-0 for Lock is not out of the realm of possibilities. 2-0 from Cognite, I think it's a little bit harder to see happen. But 1-1 is probably the result.
Okay. A very beta and safe answer. That's fine. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be back with you guys
Makes
after
sense.
to see who was right and if Azura's extremely safe and boring result or prediction
Yes, I'm
is
a
correct or not.
target Void Ray Enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
to be
Just
fair,
target
so am I.
Void.
So,
Yeah.
but you do it definitely. I mean, I do not do I still don't do Void Rays like the double Stargate Void Ray shit like you did yesterday. So that was cringe. But
I mean,
you know,
I just wanted to A move, you know. I was like, no
you
way.
just
I
wanted
can,
to
like,
connect to your inner Protoss. Just the only thing that you
Yeah,
ever want to do is
it's
just
like
a move.
8 minutes. Yeah, 8 minutes carriers, A move, easy.
And then you lost 3 of them, and then you lost the game 20 minutes later because
Yeah,
of
I
it.
mean, because I didn't expect him to have Corruptors. Like, he had Hydras, and then 1 second after he had Corruptors. So I, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was pretty whack. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of funny. Anyways, yeah, I'll be back with you guys later. Enjoy the series while I'm doing that. Bye bye. Okay. Hello.
I just want to say that I have absolute faith in Cognite, but I have to say that Cognite, we played a game with map pack, which he had a map pack and he still died to a cheese with map pack.
We had an actual map hack or like a mod that gives you map hacks or something.
Testing out for Printf. Printf wanted to know how much MMR you get boosted by map pack. So we
Right.
were a bunch of games with map pack, etc. And it's actually way easier to win against map pack with cheese than it is with Mato. I'm not even kidding. Because the
Why?
problem is because which is the map packer still has no clue how to defend. They still fuck up the the defense, the macro, etc. But if
Right.
you try to play macro, it will be fucking like, because the point was that they were not trying to hide the map at all. It was hell. Every overload will get sniped no matter what. You will never get in a good position. You will get harassed non-stop. You could never get away with anything because they would like, because they were not trying to hide it, right? So
Yeah.
they just constantly watch you and your units, etc. It was like not great. I remember it being very frustrating to play with against.
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I absolutely loathe playing against fucking map hackers all the time.
Yeah, but it was not actually map hacking. We're testing with a mod for printf.
Yeah, I mean, still, same thing, essentially.
Yeah, it's absolutely, but it was like actual cancer. I actually feel, because the thing is, Anolin, even if you know it's coming, even if you blind counter, you still have a chance to lose. Because people fuck it up all the time, especially if they're not used to macroing properly. But with the map pack and macro, you just have so many opportunities to gain an advantage. It's insane. Like your oracles are so much stronger because you always know where the queens are. It's like actually annoying. Anyway, we have Cognite versus Lock. Daily reminder that Cognite wins one more game. It's one game for the incredible, insane Fiant sweep that finally gets a second win for the Goobers.
I like how you say this, like, it's just like, it's the one game will force it to an ace match, and you're just saying that Fiant's gonna just, you know, just win the ace match no matter what.
I don't think anyone can beat Fiant on Infinity's game. Even if you force off race.
How are his off races?
His Protoss is 5-1.
Okay, it's pretty good.
Yeah. There is no way, because the only one who can force, like the only one who can play against his Protoss is Infinity, but Infinity is obviously not gonna force a off race. So I think it's gonna be either off race against someone worse, in which case I think, I mean, maybe Lock against his Toss is probably the best bet, if I had to guess.
Yeah, but what don't you mean? Why did you say Infinity would play against his Protoss?
No, I said Infinity is the only one who can beat Fiant's Protoss, and maybe Lock. But Infinity obviously is not gonna force off race.
I see.
Cognite goes for a quick count, so I'm assuming blink, yeah.
Yeah. Cognite is the most fucking standard PvT player ever. Literally, I don't think I've ever seen him not go blink before.
Oh, he prepared for 3 racks PvT, yes, the Protoss players. Fiant prepared. You see, I told you. Fiant has tryharded the shit out of his... 2 Reapers are just gonna come and be ignored.
What the fuck? What the hell is Cognite looking at here?
What the hell was fucking... what's his name? Lock looking at too.
Yeah. Could have had a free sentry as well with the probes.
2 gate third. Don't you usually do this with 3 gates? 3 gates.
No, the 2 gate is like the greedy, and I just want to play super passive version. 3 is the I want to try and pressure while also expanding, and then 4 is obviously for the heavier aggression or even all in. Yeah, 2 gate blink is pretty normal.
Marine Reactor to Marine to Reapers. Apparently it's the correct build. Not quite sure what for.
The extra 2 gateways anyway afterwards is kind of interesting.
It's a TCC build from Lock.
Yeah. I think it's this is fine overall for Lock. I mean, it's also kind of okay for Cognite. I mean, they're both just kind of playing fast expands, but I don't think Cognite has realized... Oh, never mind. He did see, actually, because he did get a sentry early. That's right. So he hallucinate scouted. So he did see the fact that it was a 3cc opener. So yeah, he is just going to go very defensive with it.
quick charge after quick blink. Is he gonna transition to Colossi or is he gonna play Gateway Man? I'm assuming Gateway Man from the way he's playing. But...
Yeah, he's gonna probably stick on Gateway Man for a bit. I don't feel like Cognite is a Storm first guy. I feel like he is generally a Colossus enjoyer, so I feel like eventually he will transition into Robo Colossus. I mean, maybe he goes Storm, so I don't know. I mean, he could, I guess, but I don't think I've really ever seen him do that often, so I'd be a little surprised. But yeah, he's gonna stick on Gateway Man for quite a bit. I don't know how much I like that against a 3cc opener. I feel like seeing a 3cc is when... I feel like that gives you like a lot of opportunity to just tech up really fast to a lot of splash damage, so that way whenever they do finally attack you, they just can't just like, you know, bust the front door down and then you just get fucked because you're trying to play Gateway Man versus a shit ton of bio.
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't know as much about this this matchup, so I don't quite know why he's going Gateway Man here. I'm not gonna offer any judgment. The single robot gets built, so I'm assuming this is eventual Colossi transition.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I don't know. I've never seen. Maybe Heaven plays a bit like this.
Who? What?
Heaven. Like I was like, you say it's standard, but is this really standard? I've never quite seen such a late robot.
I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, when people would go Gateway Man, you would. I mean, I think this Robo is late. Personally, I think he should have gotten that much earlier. But the actual setup before that is pretty normal, just to get the third or whatever. I think the way he did it was weird. Like again, like he got like a really fast extra 2 gateways after expanding to the third. Again, knowing it was 3cc, like I think like the follow-up way that he got his tech all set up was not correct, but the way he got the third was totally fine. Like I really think he should have just gone straight to Robo and Colossus or something instead of getting all the extra gateways, because if you're doing the extra gateway thing, then you're going to want to actually push with it and like try to capitalize on the fact that they're going for a fast 3cc, so that you might catch them while they're trying to transition out and they don't have medevacs. But he didn't do that anyway. He just sat back anyways, and now he's just going to have really late tech against what is now a massive bio army. It's got a lot of fucking charge lots though. Force fields are not great, as they didn't quite trap quite enough there, but holy shit, fourth base already getting put down from Locklock as well on site, so that's actually going to be very good for him to keep his economy going.
Locklock is playing this slow actually. He does have those mines, but are going to be quite useful in defending those charge lots. There is a charge of Trambai prepared on the right side, which I think will kill the base, the on location fort.
Yeah, that is good. Being able to cancel
Both
this.
are already coming out.
Yes, this is very good. He won't be able to actually kill it because there is bio coming over here, but actually he might be able to. I think he actually killed it if he were to focus it there.
I think he still kills it. Oh no, okay, the bio kills.
Yeah, Cognite definitely could have gotten this cancel off, but a bit unfortunate on his decision with the zealots there.
I can't blame him. It's always hard to make decisions like this.
Yeah, but I feel like he wasn't really going to kill much bio anyway, so it's like, why not just try to kill the fucking
the first
CC?
Colossus is finally out.
Yeah, the first Colossus out at like 9 minutes, and he's not even making a second one because he forgot or something. Like, and then 2 Disruptor. What? Ooh, that's strange. That's single Colossus. Transition. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how much I am vibing with Cognite's overall composition choice here.
Finally decided to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, he's maxed now, so this is a good time to do it. And Cognite has 0 vision on this part of the map. The entire middle is completely barren. He's got a pylon and a zealot on the sides, but he's not actually anticipating that Locklock just goes straight down the middle. All of the units streamline in after getting EMP'd, which is not great. And I mean, Locklock, as long as he dodges this, he gets a decent shot, but I don't think that he should be able to defend the rest of this bio, especially with only 1 Colossus. And yeah, I was right.
GG gets called out, and Cognite falls for the first time. Hold the line, Cognite! Hold the line! One more game! One more game! Boy, do I hate PvT. Such a boring matchup.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah,
both players just did like the most boring openers you could ever do.
Is this gonna be a 1-5 for the Goobers? I can't believe it. I keep rooting for the Goobers, and yet they keep disappointing me.
Well, it would be a 2-4.
What do you mean? No, I mean 1-5.
Oh, their
score.
whole
Yeah.
series scoring? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it could happen. Can you accept, by the way?
It could be the login. Oh, sorry, didn't see it.
No problem.
It could be the login, but
Yeah, what other... Do you have any other team that you actually want to win in this league, or is it only the Goobers?
I mean, if I predicted Azura's team to win, and they are doing pretty well up until now.
That's actually true. Interesting.
But I'm not cheering for them. I just predicted, because I said that Azura's team was, in my opinion, one of the strongest ones on paper.
Yeah, it has definitely got a good lineup. I think macaroni and cheese is also pretty good right now. The Heaven ace match is like surprisingly
Solid.
very solid. Yeah, I feel like they've been getting maybe a little unlucky in some of the first series. I feel like macaroni and cheese could definitely shoot up the rankings a little bit towards the end of the season.
Who's the captain of macaroni and cheese? Slip?
Slip.
No, the best player.
The one that doesn't show up to his own fucking matches and then doesn't say anything afterwards. That's okay, because Heaven is there to pull the weight anyway.
Fucking Slip, bro. Anyway, we have another amazing PvT. It's grass one. I'm gonna drink some tea. I want to drink my pain away.
Are all your apple cookies gone?
No, I cut back, otherwise I will get even more fat. I'm not particularly fat, but I'm gaining weight. I've been gaining weight.
Yes, I have generally not been someone that has to like watch their own weight or anything. Like I can usually just eat whatever I want. But like I'm like trying to not eat like disgusting things anymore because I'm trying to like actually gain like good weight with the gym and everything too.
What
but
the
so
fuck
it's like,
happened here?
what?
The
Lock
game was
internet
restarted
moment
from-
is what I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I'm guessing he fucking got dropped or something and then they had to remake it. That's interesting. Anyways. eBay block. Out of lock. Super cringe. I absolutely despise playing against eBay blocks. Oh, he's going for the pull method. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, that's right. Cognite is the one that was arguing with me about this. So yeah, apparently, so there's two ways you can deal with the eBay block, right? You can do the, oh my god, he's going for another one. What the fuck? That's insane. There's two ways you can deal with this, which is what or what Cognite is doing is a 5 pro pull, or you can chrono a zealot and pull 1 extra probe. So you have 2 probes and a zealot, kill it. Trap told me a while ago that I should always, no matter what, just only do the zealot one. Because sometimes if you, the argument is that if you see it early enough, then you can do the pro pull one. So sometimes that's okay, but Trap just told me, no, fuck that, just always do the zealot one. So I always do the zealot one, and I actually don't, it actually feels kind of okay to me now. But Cognite says that apparently we're wrong. Apparently Trap is wrong, and that the pro pull method is always better, but I don't think that's correct.
You are a Trap fanboy, aren't you?
Yes. Did you not know that?
Yeah, I knew it, so I was thinking of there is no way that you would ever have made a trap pull be wrong.
Well, yes, that is also true. But regardless of that, I still think it just feels better anyways, because the pro pull just doesn't really feel like it actually kills it fast enough, even if you do see it early enough. And the zealot, you can at least do something else with the zealot later, which is not that much, but it's actually, you can send it across to scout, which is still pretty cool, which I do actually like that.
That makes you feel better. I also think the zealot one is better.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. You're still an American, though.
True. Anyways, Cognite is doing the weirdest fucking build. He's actually going Robo first with 2 extra gateways, which I don't... Is he gonna try to like 4-gate with the Prism or something? I'm actually no idea what's
It
happening.
must be some kind of a lane, but oh my god, there is nothing to stop these aliens.
Ooh. Okay, so actually what I think this was him reacting to the fact that he saw the reactive Hellions and was going to just try and kill them super easy or something. But then he left the ramp.
6 probes for 4 aliens. Is it better? I think it's fine.
7 probes in total. Yeah. I guess it could have been worse. You're right. Yeah, I'm actually not really sure. I guess maybe it kind of breaks out a little bit even. It doesn't feel good as the Protoss player though. When you're in this position and you see all the Hellions come in and you still lose a lot of probes. Even though you kill all the Hellions, it doesn't feel like you came out on top.
If only we had a 0 to scout it earlier. Right?
Actually though, no, literally not even joking, yes. That Zelt would have been walking across the map, would have met the Hellions, would have had hold position on the ramp,
Guys,
came out
remember
100% on top.
Instead of listening to Gemini whining about Zealots, remember to buy Tony Tuff and the Night of Roasted Monster. The best game that you will ever play.
Did you go and play that last night after the cast or something, or no?
No, I didn't.
Are you going to today?
Maybe, actually.
Can you send that in like the Discord somewhere or something so I can Google it and like figure out what this game looks like?
I posted it the other day.
Oh, okay.
Funny.
Anyways, I still have no idea what the fuck Cognite was doing here because he went for... I guess I am assuming what he was trying for was to go for a quick 4-gate Prism. Or sorry, just 4-gate Robo to defend whatever was happening from the factory. I think maybe he thought it was a proxy starport Hellion drop after with the way he moved his units. But regardless, he was going to just shut down the Hellions and then immediately go across with a huge 4-gate Warp Prism attack that would hopefully just kind of end the game. But it didn't really work that way because he didn't actually shut it down, and now he's just sitting here with absolutely 0 tech versus a actually kind of threatening random bio tank cyclone attack, which has no upgrades, by the way. Wait, did he get stim though? Oh, he does have stim.
Yeah, I think this is so bad.
Yeah, this looks very difficult.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is gonna be another loss for the Goobers. Please no. I believe in the Goobers. Why the fuck do the Goobers always suck so much?
It's the Lorimbo curse, man. The Lorimbo curse strikes yet again as Lock is completely ravaging this natural. There's 4 stalkers doing some stuff in the main base of Lock, which actually killed a lot of SCVs. But nothing can kill this army.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate because Cognite just wasn't making anything out of his Robo either for a while after the initial Prism and Observer, so he didn't even have Immortals ready to try and deal with the tanks or anything. So he just got completely caught with his pants down in this scenario, just had no idea what was happening.
Cognite could actually hold it, you know?
Yeah.
He does have a lot of units.
Yeah, he is actually killing this. That's actually true. He's gonna have... Oh, no, his Blink's not done. Never mind. I was gonna say, if his Blink was ready there, he could easily Blink on top of the tanks, but he actually didn't have it.
Oof, and the 4th tank is also coming.
He's gonna try to do a flank with the Prism now, but the tanks are so well split up that he's actually not even really gonna be able to kill any with the focus fire, the splash damage. Yeah.
Wow.
The
Another
Goobers.
Goober loss. Ah.
The Goobers have lost again. Sad, sad, sad. Well, sorry, Lorimbo. But, yeah.
So sad. Well, see you next week. Maybe Delorimbo giving advice, that's the problem. It might be Delorimbo in mid. What to have to do? Fiant 1-2-0.
I mean, I think we need to get Lancer off this fucking Hydraling Bane shit or do something else. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know why is Lancer playing Zerg so much nowadays. Actually, why is he not playing Protoss anymore? Is what I'm kind of
He
curious
completely
about.
switched.
I know, but why did he do that? I don't know.
He loves Hydras.
Yeah. Lancer, stop making Hydras. It's not working. You just die to storms, no matter what.
Anyway, I love all of you guys. See you next week. Pay me.
No.
Bye bye, guys.
See you later.
Well,
Get fucked. Alright, hello, people.
Hello.
A bit unfortunate for Cognite, but that's kind of what I was expecting to see, to be honest. Just very solid play out of Lock. Like that was actually flawless, I feel like. He played almost a perfect series.
I agree.
Yeah.
Other than his Wi-Fi problems, then yeah. Internet, then
The technology is the only thing that ever fucks over
Yeah.
Lock, apparently.
yeah. It's the only thing that struggles with, you know, the internet.
Yeah. I mean, the first game was a bit rough. I think my analysis before still kind of rings here, where it seemed like Cognite had all of the information, but made just the wrong decisions from it. Azora, do you agree with what I was talking about, or what do you think?
What were you talking about? I forgot.
He saw 3CC with the hallucination scout and was going 2-gate blink expand, and then just made extra gateways and gateway men before teching up anything,
Yes.
and then he just had nothing when the actual push
Yeah,
happened.
yeah. We were discussing this also. Yeah. Like he should have gone like Colossus, double Robo Colossus, double Forge, or something like that.
Mhm.
But Colossus most importantly. So yeah,
Yeah.
he
needed some.
as I said, like he went on with his build. Like I think he's really good with when he can like do his build and do it like without interruptions. But sometimes maybe he struggles a little bit to adapt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it would have been really good possibly if he would have just actually like chronoed out charge super fast with those extra gateways, and then just do like a big zealot flood or something as Lock tried to take the third, and then you back up and get a robo, and then, you know, go from there, and then you'll be fine. But he didn't even do that. He just, you know, made the gateways and then just kind of sat there and then just let himself get out teched and outscaled really quickly. So
Yeah.
yeah, a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
What was that, Mac?
He played like, it feels like he was playing like he had Trullosa, but just without Trullosa, you know? He played defensive with Zealot Stalker, which I do not think is a thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, so a bit of an unfortunate series for Cognite, and then the second game, I think he just. Do you think that was like a reaction to the scouted Hellion reactor, or what do you think that was, Mag? Do you have any idea what his 4-gate robo was going to be?
I don't know. I feel like he tried to play something that wasn't 2-gate fast trained, and he just, you know, died. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It didn't really seem like a very good build and a very thought out build, you know? He didn't really use the robo for that much. It just seemed kind of bad, honestly.
I think he just got a bit unlucky as well, because I think he had the Stalkers on hold position on the ramp initially, knowing that it was going to be Hellions, but then I think he double guessed himself and was like, oh wait, shit, what if it's a drop what if it's a proxy starboard drop, and then oh god, I have nothing in my main. But then it was just a run by through the ramp anyway, and then he just was like, oh shit.
Yeah, also like I think if you apart from maybe opening a depth with that build is better. Like if you have 2-3 adepts, you can kill the aliens much faster, and also like given how bad the situation was after the aliens, like going blink didn't make a lot of sense. Just I don't know, like go charge or glaives.
What? Wait, hold up.
Glaives.
I was with you until you said to go charge or I was sort of with you with charge, and then you said glaze. I was like, what are you talking about, Zora? Like what?
I mean, you can also go.
That's the
You can go
base.
charge, but I think
The charge
like
I would
even
agree
if
with, yes.
yeah. But anyway, like something that is not defensive, like
Well, actually, no. I guess you're kind of right on the glaze, because he's gonna do one of those weird tank pushes. If he had like a shit ton of glaive adepts right there to shade on top of the Marines, that would actually be killer. I remember seeing a weird game of this like a long time ago, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, of the same exact idea where someone went fast glaives and just mauled some push in the middle of the map. Cannot remember which Protoss it was, but it was probably SOS. But I was just like, holy shit, this is actually insane.
Yeah. Glaives works really well if if they do not have steam, but also if they do not have medivacs. So, but also charge works fine. I mean, just not blink, because blink is like something that you can finesse very well, but that was not really something that you can take your time to defeat. Just need to go one time and kill it.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate. What do we think it needs to happen for the Goobers here to get another series win on their hands? Because at this point, I feel like I don't know the exact math on it, but they might be out of playoff contention at this point.
I think they are. No? 1-5. That's
1-5 is quite suboptimal, as I like to say.
yeah. Unfortunate.
I mean, what they can win. This is week 6, so they can technically win 1, 2. They could end at 3-5.
That's not gonna be enough to get out, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at the standings right now because 3-5. If a couple other teams just start to blow it at the end as well, they like maybe there's a way. The problem though also is that like they're 1-5, but also their map score is also garbage. So it's not even like they could maybe squeak ahead a win or a placing here and there from map score. So yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of rough.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like probably they need to hope that Xinera and Galactic Pizza and probably also Samsung Universe we just win every match. So there is like everyone else is losing, and among the ones that are losing, they can like make it out. But I don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, they're dead. I think it's very sad, but you know it happens. The troopers are dead.
Yeah. Every league's gotta have at least one fucking little child that we just beat up on all the time and just punch in the face and incessantly. It's just, if we don't, then what else do we need? So last season it was the team Empo, right? Empo's team Proletariat got just absolutely mauled, but I guess this time it's the Goobers. So
not the service. It's fine.
For some people to fly, we must have some that crawl on the ground and get run over by trucks, I guess. So yeah.
Run over by waste management, which is 2-3 by the way. Impressive.
I don't know how. I'm not sure how that happened after that stitched out twice. It's actually insanely big.
I think
terrible though.
That match is happening after this actually. So this is actually not the last match. So apparently waste management for Samsung Universe is happening on Shiny's stream in just a little bit. I thought that had happened already, but apparently not. So there will be one more match here, so that's very cool. What do you guys actually think? Do you think the waste management could get yet another win, or are they going to go back to their losing ways?
Okay, I saw Magnath streaming his games against Syed. I will not like say anything about the results, but no. But I just know that they are very fun, and Magnath has some like cool decisions. So
interesting.
If you have time to watch, just watch it because it's fun.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mag, do you think that they could take it?
Well, I saw a Luton Adron also live because Adron streamed it, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. But the other two matches seemed kind of close, as a Magnath and Syed and Lawless Universe. So I think it's gonna be a silent series, and I actually do have some hope in waste management, even though Samsung Universe is number 3 on the leaderboard right now. So yeah, I think the waste management is gonna win overall.
Wow. Will the double finish lineup be able to actually do something this time? Will Luolis be able to win a map? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's a sign thing, you know? Can it happen?
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Thank you guys for your thoughts, as always. Thank you for joining me here on the desk. Mag, any final words?
Thanks for having me, and well, my team won today, so I'm very happy. That will be back next week versus. I'm not even sure who we're playing next week, but it's gonna be exciting.
Everything is exciting in this team league. Nothing is not interesting except for the fact that all of our games are ending very fast and in very uninteresting ways, but that's fine. Zorda, any final words?
Yeah, as the Protoss representative here, I just want to say that Protoss sucks. We went 2-4 in this team league, this match, so obviously we need a buff. So please spam being Scarlet on the server and ask her for buffs. Okay.
Yeah, everyone mass ping Scarlet. Yes, it's a very good idea.
How to make Scarlet leave the server again.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Maybe let's not do that. Good. Yeah. Anyways,
we like Scarlet. That's cheaper, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. I'll see you later. If you join the desk again, that's awesome. So feel free to do that at any point. And I will see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya. Excellent. All right. That is everything for today. A bit of a, so, I don't know, it was kind of like a normal time, I guess, for the Sunday broadcast. So not too bad. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully Shiny starts her stream, so that way I can raid her stream, so that way you guys can go watch the final match of the week, which is that Waste Management versus Samsung Universe match. So yeah. We will do that in a second. But I will just cut it here for the YouTube anyway, so I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.